In the movie Kotthu, Shanu and Sumesh are friends who grew up together as left-wing party workers under the guidance of their mentor Sadanandan. The movie is set against the backdrop of Kannur and its bloodshed-driven history. It starts with a political murder in which Shanu and Sumesh get involved to extract revenge for what happened to a member of their own party. After the incident, we witness their lives taking a dangerous turn as the other party members seek revenge, creating an eye for an eye cycle which leads to violence and bloodshed on both sides. The political philosopher Hannah Arendt, in her 1963 report on the Eichmann trial, explores the nature of evil through her infamous phrase, the banality of evil. In it, she challenges the traditional notion that evil acts are perpetuated solely by individuals with extraordinary wickedness. Instead, she argues that evil often arises from ordinary people who become its agents due to their conformity to a particular ideology. In the movie, we observe Shanu and Sumesh deeply enmeshed in the ideological life of the party to the extent that they cannot see anything beyond it. Their unquestioning loyalty and determination to do anything for the party, even to blindly die as martyrs, makes them perfect candidates to perpetuating evil acts. However, we witness redemption in Shanu's life as he slowly becomes aware of the unnecessary suffering caused by his actions. Shanu gradually escapes the trap he is in due to the influence of the people around him who force him to re-evaluate his perspective. His wife, who poignantly questions him about how his actions create a better society, the tragedy that befalls his friend Sumesh, the pain his mother endures, and finally, the persistent presence of the victim's daughter makes him question the ultimate meaning and purpose behind his actions, compelling him to break out of his ideological bubble. Yet we see that through the process, it is not easy, given the extent of the indoctrination that he has undergone. In Hannah Arendt's concept of the banality of evil, which he focused on during the trial of Adolf Eichmann, a high-ranking Nazi official responsible for organizing the deportation and extermination of millions of Jews during the Holocaust. She observed that Eichmann, instead of being a monstrous figure, appeared as an average bureaucrat who acted in accordance with the Nazi policies without critically examining his actions. Arendt describes him as being motivated not by personal hatred but by a desire to fulfill his duties efficiently. According to Arendt, the banality of evil refers to the tendency of ordinary people to commit horrific acts without fully comprehending the consequences of their actions. It highlights the dangers of thoughtless obedience to higher authority and the potential for individuals to become complicit in evil deeds by conforming to their ideology. Interestingly, there is a moment in the movie when the scales fall from Shanu's eyes and he walks out of the evil situation, deciding to break the cycle of revenge. The film focuses on a statue of Mahatma Gandhi, followed immediately by a statue of Jesus Christ. This points to the fact that an ideology of hate and revenge can only be overturned by a greater ideology of non-violence and love. It suggests that humanity is ultimately shaped by ideologies greater than themselves, and whether they are consciously aware of it or not. Individuals are deeply influenced by their cultural narratives. The movie asserts that to be truly human, and in this case, a true servant of the state, one counteracts destructive ideologies with those that embody love and non-violence in order to break the cycle of hate.